rhythm going into the weekend, and we let the chips fall where they may.
As Kevin prepares for his sparring session, he's a consummate pro, always looking to help others around him, always willing to give that extra hand, always willing to push others around him to be great. While Kevin sparred, we caught up with some of his coaches, teammates, and former competitors to see how Kevin fares against the competition for the weekend.
My name is Marcal Lazenby. Been in martial arts since 1975. I have a school in Southwest Atlanta, Atlanta Martial Arts Academy, and I also have a national karate team, Team ATL. I've been knowing Kevin ever since he was probably 5. He was young, and he was very eager, and always working out. Matter of fact, he was on my team, and then I always used to tell him, if you're gonna grow, I'm not gonna hold you back. So now he's, if I had to rate him, number 2, number 1 fighter in the world. I love that kid. He comes over sometime when he come home, and I let him do privates. Awesome kid. And I've been knowing Mr. Young ever since we were kids. But what I do remember mostly about him, he kept this book for everything he got, rank, anything that made him grow, he had in his book. And I used to ask, so that kid walking around with that book? But then I found out what it was. It was an accomplishment in school and karate, because Mr. Young make you do that. Hard worker. Why? Because he want to be the best. I like him in the open style, but he can adjust to. His keys is to come out fighting smart, fighting hard, don't let down, and I need him to win. Other than me, I was the last person to win this tournament from Atlanta. So I want Kevin to step it up. He's a new king. He's a new king.
How you guys doing? This is Anthony, reporting to you live from New York City, all the way down here in the Battle of Atlanta. I came here to train with a few people from Atlanta. A lot of other people from different states is here now as well. Kevin is my man, 10+ years. We fought together, traveled together, had parties together. It is what it is. That's my boy to the heart, you know. Kevin, I knew him since he was younger, and I was already an adult. Kevin used to hit me up on Facebook like, yo, watch my videos. And I used to tell my coach, like, yo, this kid's gonna be good. And a few years later, he got picked up on Full Circle, and then from there, he just took off. Now that kid has 2 diamonds, a few overalls, and there's no stopping that kid. That's just Kevin Walker, you know what I'm saying? Very hard worker. Why is because he doesn't even live in Atlanta no more, and that kid is still training on a high level, and there's nobody for him to train with. His key to victory is just, a lot of people don't know this, but karate is 85% mental and 15% physical. The physical, yes, it's the hard part, but 85% mental is a very harder part. So it's just gonna take smartness. There's a lot of great fighters here this weekend, including myself. So whatever Kevin does this weekend is on him, all right?
Hi, my name is Everett. I've known Kevin Walker for about a year now. His keys to success for this weekend, I definitely think it'll be his mental, making sure that he just stays calm, keeps his spacing when he comes to fighting, and keeping that leg on people. My role, I also fight. I'm a part of the women's division, 18 to 29 super light. I definitely do train with Kevin as well, so he helps me out, I help him out, and there's that partnership as well. The first tournament I remember watching Kevin at would be AKA Grands in Chicago, either 2016 or 2015, one of those two, but definitely in Chicago. Best 3-person team, Chelsea Nash, Raymond Daniels, Regina Thompson, Spivey. Traditional.
Wow.
I like a crisp form. I like to see details, and I like to see people really stick and lock into things. I like the crispness. Not to say that CMX isn't crisp, but I just like a hit. I like it very structured and hard. Silly. He's always having fun, no matter what he does. Even if it's not something that he really wants to do, he's gonna find some way to make it fun and just make it work. So I really do appreciate that about him.
Kevin is always eager to learn new techniques about his craft. He knows one day at a time it's going to take patience, perseverance, and action to get over his obstacles.
Yeah, so as the fighting world, just like Katana before me and Kev, so I'm a point fighter. Been doing this since I was 9, 10 years old. I'm 21 now, so it's been about a good 11, 12 years doing it. We met at the Gaydon Nationals back in like 2012. Is when we were both still young at the time. Back in 2016, I came back and competed at the Merricks Internationals. Then I saw Kevin again. So I went up to him and said, "Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?" And then it was kind of like an old friends thing. You know, when you haven't seen each other for a while, you remember each other, and it's kind of like that, you know, and the friendship never ended. Not only, you know, just a fellow point fighter and a friend, you know, more like a brother and a mentor to me, especially on the brother end. You know, like he knows, you know, I got him for whatever he needs, and, you know, I can call him up and ask him for the same. Vice versa. Yeah, like, you know, we're more family than anything now, which is very, you know, which is very key to me. Katana Everett, Kevin Walker, and myself, Malik Lockhart. Yeah. I don't do forums, but I prefer CMX. I like some excitement in it, you know, especially when it comes to the music, flips, tricks, all that fun stuff. I'm more of the, you know, put some fun into it type of thing. Obviously, no diss on the traditional. You know, we still got to keep things grounded and have that foundation. But, you know, bringing things modern and energized is definitely a plus too for the sport. One word to describe Kevin Walker: random. Calm 1 minute, and then you'll see him jumping around the next. Especially when he's warming up. When he's warming up for a fight, is the funniest thing. You know, he'll be calm, just chilling 1 minute, stretching. Next 2 minutes, you know, you'll hear him yelling across the floor. You know, jumping around, singing to a song. So random is that one word. Yeah. So he'll be at the Battle of Atlanta this weekend. Just as the rest of us, we're all training upstairs right now, getting those last few rounds in. So we don't have, you know, we don't go in cold for open weight tomorrow and team. One of the very few fighters I can pick out that no matter the score, judges are calling stuff, the very, you know, calm, level-headed fighter, and that's very pleasing to see.
My name is Zach Ross, from right here in Atlanta, Georgia. I probably know Kevin about 15 years now. Key to him is do his thing, stay consistent. He's one of the smartest fighters in the game right now, so basically stay on top of his game. I don't think he'll have a problem. Sales pitch, I pick Kevin. People I train with, my student Sergio, and I pick Stefan. Those 2-3 guys right now, they're young and hungry, and they're very on top of their game. My greatest memory with him is actually training with him when he was a junior. I've been knowing Kevin since he was probably 10 years old. Just training with him on Thursday, watching him stay hungry, stay mind focused. That's probably my greatest memory of him. Just training growing up, watching him grow until consistent. Consistent, one of the most consistent fighters. Most people, when they get from junior to adult, they don't really transfer, but watching Kevin go from junior to adult and take over adult division, you gotta stay consistent. I gotta say both. In karate, you gotta stay well grounded. There's no right way, no wrong way. Sometimes it takes a bit of both to really be a true martial artist. Being at Battle of Atlanta, one of the largest tournaments that's been around. I can remember competing myself as a battle for years, and just like I said, you never know who you're gonna step in front of. The ability to adjust to your competition is one of the main keys. If you stay able to adjust and adapt to your competitor, you should be able to come out on top.
So Kevin is very humble. He doesn't get too much of a big head. Doesn't let the hype get to him. He knows his craft. He knows himself as a person, and he never lets it take him overboard. So I would just have to say, being that I came up with the same teammates, I would have to say Stefan, Kevin Walker, and King Walker, King Bangers, who's all teammates and students of Mr. Tony Young. CMX, generally because more free movement, faster movement, no strong still stances where you're getting caught dead in the headlights. So I would say CMX is more of a free movement. Man, focus, stay basic, and push the pace of the fight.
My name is Stefan, duCasse. I've been knowing Kevin since I was about 8, he was probably about 6, so maybe about 20 years now. I'm a 4th degree black belt. We came up, around about the same time. I got my black belt maybe 6 months before Kevin. So he's basically, really just like a little brother. Myself, Kevin Walker, and another one of our black belts, King Daniels, fought all over the country, honestly. So it's hard to distinguish like one moment. We have so many different times, times where I pushed him, times where, he pulled me to the side from what I did wrong. So it's kind of hard to distinguish. I definitely say CMX. I think that's the way the new martial arts is going. It's a lot more flashy, brings a lot more spectators. One word, I definitely say smart. He's an extremely smart person, as also a smart fighter. Just fight his fight, honestly. Staying within himself, not trying to do too much, because I feel like he can take anybody in the same day.
As you can tell, Kevin has all the skills and tools to be the next big thing in the martial arts world, but it's ultimately up to him to put all that hard work, all that sacrifice to work this weekend at the Battle of Atlanta.